And also in some Latin American countries. So Belarus and Russia have only just joined in.
A question regarding urology. I'm interested in this, and everyone else is too. We've gathered here to talk about all of this. Is there any kind of microdosing that has a positive effect on male sexual health?
If you're looking for an immediate effect, that's the stinkhorn mushroom in its raw form. Its Latin name is Phallus impudicus. Well, what could possibly be unclear about that? Yes. But you have to find it exclusively in the egg stage, meaning the mushroom is unripe, and eat it. So you eat one of its eggs.
Is this the immediate effect from the mushroom?
Yes, it's immediate. You eat it at lunch, and in the evening you have an interesting night. That's it.
Tomorrow back to the forest. So as I understand it, from a medical point of view, it increases blood flow to the pelvic organs, causes an erection, well, desire.
Desire, yes. And also a bit of desire up here in the head. But on the other hand, if you take a course of cordyceps, this is also feedback from men, not women. Men, my acquaintance says, then your sex life improves. Well, everything becomes much more interesting for people. These are reviews from people who've been married for a long time and things have gotten a bit dull.
What should or can a man actually take regarding his erection, his libido, his desire to have a fulfilling sex life, and so on and so forth?
The desire to have a sex life, and in general, the desire to live this is exclusively fly agaric.
These are different things. Desire to live and have sex life.
No, that's a good combination. All of this should be taken together. For increasing libido, that's cordyceps.
We're not promoting the use of mushrooms or microdosing. This is entirely your own decision. So you can write in the comments whether you're for or against it and what you choose. It will be very interesting to read about this. Once again, this is not propaganda. Think carefully before taking anything and read all the information.
There are really detailed videos where I explain how to distinguish mushrooms, yes, what they look like, how to tell them apart, and in which forest to find them. Well, you just need to...
And you need to find forest at a certain how.
Of course, they can't just...
So tell us, where should we look? Go ahead.
Either a pine forest or a mixed forest. Well, generally, for example, you won't find a stinkhorn mushroom in a birch grove.
You hear that? Do you have an amber territory coming up soon? That's where he picks.
Yeah, that's exactly how it is with my neighbor and me. That's how we split the panther mushrooms.
Seriously? So he's not allowed to go in?
It's a really rare kind of mushroom.
What does it do?
If you take it in a very, very tiny dose, it acts like an energy drink, like a crazy strong energy booster. People who do hard physical labor, for example, or don't get much sleep, they can use it. But you shouldn't use it for a long period of time. But in general, people don't take it for those reasons. I'm just telling it like it is.
Then what for?
Well,
as a psychedelic?
To talk to spirits.
Trips.
To trip.
Seriously?
Yeah, well, because it's cheap and that's it. That's the harsh truth of life, unfortunately.
These individuals who try such hallucinogenic mushrooms can actually move on to harder, more dangerous drugs, by the way.
Well, you do realize they're not trying mushrooms because they want to try mushrooms, but because cocaine is expensive.
Interesting.
But you know what the other side of that coin is? Many drug addicts use the panther mushroom to get off drugs, even off solstice, salt, that wild stuff. But there are certain methods. I actually have a friend who works in rehabilitation. He has his own method and it's based exclusively on the panther mushroom. Silence, no one around, they're isolated, no phones, so they can't find stashes or anything like that. And in 2 or 3 weeks, he gets a person clean because that's how he got clean himself. Well, that's his personal experience. He used to take everything you could possibly take.
And what does he use now? Some kind of substances, mushrooms, right? So, microdosing?
Yes, on the red fly agaric. He takes it, works out, looks great, doesn't drink, doesn't smoke, everything's good with him.
Okay, considering everything you're saying about all this microdosing, what do you have in your medicine cabinet at home?
I don't have a medicine cabinet at home. I just don't have one.
So at home you have microdosing stuff, tinctures, rubs?
Well, yeah, that's it. And I've got my little mushroom standing there. I don't have a medicine cabinet or anything like that, like if I get sick or something.
Is there a difference in effect between different types of mushrooms?
Well, yes, definitely. Each mushroom has its own purpose. For example, if you eat chanterelles, you're doing some kind of anti-parasitic cleanse. If you eat them for a long time, they improve your eyesight. And if you eat fly agaric, your mental state gets better. Of course, that's
If I have moderate PS and I start eating mushrooms, will I see better? How much of those microdoses do I need to eat
to see better.
to see better?
I ate them for half a year. My eyesight got worse. I ate chanterelles for half a year, and one time I got behind the wheel in the evening and was driving. Damn, I realized I couldn't see anything. My eyesight got worse after COVID. I ate them for half a year, and that's it. After half a year, my vision improved. I ate them every single day, and I took a large dose, not the one recommended in the instructions.
You've been consistently microdosing for a significant period of 4 years now.
Yes.
What kind of side effects have you noticed in yourself?
I didn't have any because I didn't exceed the dosage, that's all. Why should I have had any?
All your acquaintances who know you and also microdose?
No, not all of them.
What do people say?
About what?
Those who don't microdose?
Those don't microdose.
Are there people who don't believe in it?
They're comfortable living in depression, in a victim mindset. They're fine with it.
Like, it's as if you just take mushrooms and everything will be okay. Life will be all rainbows.
Well, yeah, but not everyone wants to live in happiness. Some people like living in depression, being a victim. Why not? There are people like that. There are a lot of sufferers these days.
If we take, for example, the guys coming back from the war, they're all in a depressive state and they start microdosing.
Not all of them should take it, first of all, because,
Are there contraindications?
of course, mental disorders. And almost all of them have them, almost every one of them has some early stage of schizophrenia or something else. And here it's only under their own responsibility and that of their relatives. I have one case where a girl's brother came and he had been diagnosed with something like that. She says, but I've read everything, all the information. I want him to try it and he wants to try it too. And she says, I'll move in with him, live with him, and I'll keep things under control. He also used to do drugs at some point. I say, it could happen that he just wants to take a bigger dose, to get a stronger effect. She says, I'll live with him and I'll be the one giving it to him and I'll regulate everything. And that's it. She couldn't be happier. She lived with him for a month, she says. Can you imagine